1-2.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This is Kenyon Drake, the fourth-year man from Alabama. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game.
Wait. So you're telling me...
He'll wind up losing the yard on the play.
Wait. So you're telling me that his... Okay, here we go with the connection problems. Your internet's terrible. You're telling me, man... Cause I run my run. I can't even make my adjustments because this internet is so fucked up.
Dobbs. He's gonna have the hook.
No, I did my run.
4 yards
so
I gotta run. Sets up a third down.
This nigga freaking linebacker, not his linebacker, his safety. His freaking safety gets blocked by my freaking tackle and then has the audacity to bounce outside with my freaking running back. Oh my god! DarthJay!
You know what else you're looking for? It's who are the freshest guys coming off the last.
So he pressed Davante Adams and I threw it. But Davante Adams drops passes now. He drops passes.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Yeah, that's Brandon. Oh!
This is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening.
I see why you beat Barrett, bro. You're going to get battled all game.
Back. Excellent field position.
Bro, I threw a freaking route to freaking Brandon Cooks. This freaking
First and 10, gone.
I don't even know what to call this nigga. Alright, bro, yeah, you're gonna get battled all game. You're trash.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Freaking
23 yards on the play.
His motherfucking, he gonna throw the, yeah, I threw the streak to freaking Brandon Cooks. You threw that?
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins.
I threw the streak. That's a pick six. That's a pick six. I threw the streak to freaking Brandon Cooks while Brandon Cooks is pressed. I throw it and he burns the dude, but they say he reached his arm out to the back of Brandon Cooks' helmet and made him drop it. What? That's how that works now?
And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run.
Bro, did you hear that? I have the #1 defense in this league.
They treated it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20.
Excuse my charisma. Fuck it with a spritzer. Swag it now. Oh, I'm sorry.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Y'all not ready for me to
Charles,
spit
the
that.
season ended today, and it's not going to. We still have December left.
Yeah, Cheesy, you're tripped over here.
But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because
here we go with the stretch, dudes.
A 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum down.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water
behind them. Okay. Now just juke on somebody directly after you just performed the spin move, right?
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Play action. It's gone.
Oh, he threw the ball?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Mohamed Sanu is a guy that is often overlooked because he just quietly goes about his business. But how about last season? Had a career-high 838 yards on 66 catches, and he can also play wildcat quarterback for you as well.
There's Gall.
Bro, you're going to keep getting belled like this, right? You're going to keep getting belled like this, right?
Another strong game. Did a combined 33 yards. Goff now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. This is Geis. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Keep getting fucking belled out.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 25 on 2nd down.
Beach.
And they're going to
get
it.
Bruce Irvin.
Bruce Irvin, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Gall. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion.
19,
and now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sign of relief defensively
to
be able to hold them to 3. And this will split the uprights.
She said one of the worst or the worst.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
I was gonna say, like, if any, like, we all know 18 was the worst. 18 hands down was the worst.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals.
I really hate bum niggas that do that shit. They run down with their safety and then click off. Like, what are you doing?
Goal and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
Was definitely
and right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. From the gun on 3rd.
I'm throwing it!
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
God, he's weird!
Kennard in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-3 the score on EA
Because his game
Sports.
keeps fucking belling him. Like, I'm throwing the ball to Devontae Adams, and he gets a fucking sack animation. Like, what is this game?
2015, Andy Leon to
Why did he punt it so far?
Patrick Peterson.
Our punter's not even that good.
There. This is well into the end zone for a touchdown.
You're just gonna get belled to holy hell, aren't you? I see exactly why you beat Barrett, bro. You're not good either. You're just fucking Bell King, bro. They're gonna bell you while all fucking.
The Cleveland offense ready to go, and last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
Alright, bro. Like, come on. That's not offensive pass interference.
Not ideal.
Like, come on.
Take it. Anything to put some points on the board.
That's not illegal, bro. He's blocking before the ball even went up. That's weird, and that's illegal.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I don't like it. Just keep it basketball.
Goal.
pussy. That's Eddie Gould, bitch. Oh, that's Leonard Williams.
Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. They'll fake the handoff. Now gone. And the catch made by Hilton. And he'll be stopped short of the first down.
All you do is throw the underneath passes.
At about the 28. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. And
my God, this open!
That was complete.
This pass from Goff to Everett, the tight end. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the 1st down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense not much.
All right, bro. All right. Yes, Bobby Calhoun. Go pick up. Yes. Yes, Bobby. Yes.
23 yards, the final tally.
Yes.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense,
bro.
Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 1st down, it's gone. Complete to Hilton.
You said what?
Good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I got 7 comments.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by
stupid loser, bitch, nerd.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember,
why the hell did I need to know why his old tackle released so fucking well. Now you see him pressing, right?
All skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is.
You see him pressing, right?
And he goes down.
And fucking, Devontae Adams is not good enough to fucking just run straight. Look at what here's. What the hell is? Bro, Kenyon Drake, like, I'm about to take you out because you're terrible at run blocking. I mean, at pass blocking, bro.
So
you really
after
are.
The sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Throwing here, down.
Alright, bro. Alright, you just gonna get bailed, bro. You just gonna get bailed. Like, what the fuck?
It's a foot race. And he'll score. Touchdown, Brown.
Hey, you just gonna get bailed all game, bro. I love this game.
Yes, the old
Bell him all fucking game. Bell him.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while.
Now the one time I want to throw that pass, he picks up on it, right? Bell him.
And then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you
here go the skunk kick.
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was in there.
Why didn't you block him?
Ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a two-syllable word. Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start the drive with Drake.
I don't understand how the fuck you're doing
Maybe
this.
A yard
really
to the 24.
This game is
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Dobbs. It's hauled in by Brandon Cook.
Of course your safety goes over there, right? Why the hell is your safety over there? Look at the defense you're playing. You're just picking random defenses. I hate players like that. You have absolutely no idea what you're doing. You're just pressing buttons.
Together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut. All the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
You didn't allow your shit, bro.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Giovanni Bernard. His third touchdown now on the field. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
He wasn't expecting
concern, but the extra points up and good.
He wasn't expecting
and the lead is now 14-10. Gano now following the touchdown.
I run the
Ravens
playbook. I run the Ravens playbook.
And this will not be
I like the
back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half.
How this
no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done.
Look at this dude, bro. Underneath passes everywhere.
Bruce Irvin in there to get him sack number 14 for him.
Bro, I did shade underneath.
After the sack on first down, Goff.
Come here!
Pressure too great, and he goes down.
That's because I'm locking those underneath passes up. I can't, bro. Every time I throw it, he throws that same underneath pass, so I had to guard it with that. I had to guard it with an extra man.
Sacks for him. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw.
Come here!
Down, it's a sack. They get him
You're
back
not
in his own
doing anything.
Line.
Come here.
What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Bring that ass here,
baby. Stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's A.J. Cole now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. He'll take this
he's not even out of bounds.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Look at this fucking formation, bro. Look at this dude's formation.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Look how many people he has up front.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts.
Trying to send the whole fucking house.
As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 2nd down now, Bernard.
Giovanni Bernard should not be getting caught like this.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
He's better than both of y'all running backs.
Seconds to go in half number 1.
Exactly, bro. That 90 speed is vicious. Because once he gets in open field, you're not catching him. Barry Allen, though. Cracking the fuck up.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Alright, bro. Alright, bro.
It's out. It's loose.
Alright, bro.
Sacks.
Oh my God! 15 seconds run off the clock like that? Okay, man.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll see.
No, bro, because you had to just watch what just happened. It's 15 seconds on the clock. When you do that, it's an 11-second rundown. They run down the entire 15 seconds. Like, why? Why is this game this way? That was a cheat.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue.
I don't like how his
in the second half.
His fucking DN was fighting to get to the outside. Then he just spins back inside before I even make a move.
The 20 to the 22-yard line.
Like, what the hell is that, bro? What is that? Come on with the ball. Don't bail him out. I don't like people getting bailed against me.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're close.
Either have it be a fair game or don't have it be a game at all.
No?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bruce Irvin, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Come on. Run your 50 drags, bro. Run the 50 drags, bro. Run it. That's who is that? Leonard Williams. Like, what are you doing? Run your 50 underneath routes, bro. Run them. Run them. My D-line gonna get to you all day, you little boy.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Run him. Please run him.
From the
oh my God, he had his tight end block. Look at the pass. Look at the pass, bro. You cannot sit here and tell me that's not a bad pass.
42 yards.
Oh my God, bro. You really thought that was a good pass?
Conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
Now gone.
Bro, 50 underneath routes, bro. That's all you throw.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
You got a drag coming across with a flat going up, and then you got other routes coming up top. Like, I'm going to just adjust my defense.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point,
and at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland.
Bro.
Gerald Everett, his 5th touchdown.
That's acceptable, Ian? He threw it where safety is. That's acceptable. Okay. But he's pressing Brandon Cooks and Devontae Adams while his corners are looking on the inside. And they can just start running back, right?
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And just start running backwards, right? Right? Right.
They will not
That's
get
how
a
momentum
chance to
works.
return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
What?
The Steeler offense here about ready for the next
dude
drive.
with this
They trail
overloading the
offense,
line
first time
shit
to touch
is
the ball in
annoying.
quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they
Yes, let a linebacker catch. Fuck.
Some
All
teams
right.
script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them.
And then it's not even a good linebacker. It's Dante Fowler Jr. He's
See what
catching.
they have up their
You know
sleeve.
what?
So from the
I
39
have
now,
nothing
they'll
else to
come
say,
up
bro.
on a 1st and 10. Now a carry for Bernard. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
From the 44, Dobbs flushed out right. It's caught here by Adams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 20
sorry, this
on the
shouldn't be
catch
funny,
and
but it's
run.
funny.
As a general rule, offensive linemen...
I'm sorry. That shouldn't be funny, but that's actually hilarious.
Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and pick up the first down with a nice throw.
Why is a corner on the inside, bro?
The 25.
Somebody's going to explain that one to me.
14 yards and a Steeler first.
First down, Pittsburgh. Let's go, team. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
They'll run it here with Bernard.
All right, bro. Bring a corner inside. The
Just a
tight end
yard
can't
on the
block him,
first
right?
down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively.
Yes.
I think they were determined not to let it take it pretty much all the way
Bring a
down the
corner.
field.
Bring a corner into the box, right? And the freaking tight end can't block him straight up, right? That's how that works, right?
On on 2nd and 9.
He's sending his entire fucking heritage, bro. Bro, he brought a corner into the box, bro.
Fowler racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
You said what? He's sending... You're talking about he's sending the nano. Fuck the nano. He's sending his entire team.
Dobbs. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they're going to have another first
No, like
down.
he's quite literally sending his entire team, bro.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter.
Like, you think I'm joking, but he's literally sending his entire team. And I can't do anything about it. Every time I try to block somebody else, they get blocked.
Now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Throwing on center.
What?
The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. Third down here.
I can't believe the bells.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys.
I can't believe the bells this dude is getting.
Throwing on 3rd and long.
Yo! What is this? He's double blocked.
Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. They'll try to field goal now with Graham Gutman.
Oh, I missed the kick. I missed the kick. I hate
and
this.
This one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Yes!
We're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here.
All right, corner. Tackle him forward for more yard. Please, Janoris Jenkins, please. Do it again. I love you for that. Do it again.
They've got the advantage. They've got
Do it again, please.
But they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
Yes. Team, yes.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to
yes.
a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Stretch.
Third down.
Stretch it the fuck out. Stretch the hamstrings, please.
This time they face
Do it.
a 3rd and 2.
Stretch the hell out them hamstrings, bro. Here go Dodge.
And he slips up past the 45.
You talking about Beard? That's all he fucking do. That's all you did against me, you trash fucking
11-yard pickup. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use
don't piss me off right now. Don't piss me off right now. Don't piss me off right now. Do not. I'm advising you not to piss me off right now. Alright? So what are we talking for? The fuck?
On first down.
How I miss a wide open target, bro? How?
Right. Incomplete.
How?
They don't get the hook up there, but you really
Please tell me how.
And how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast.
If y'all two can explain to me how I'm throwing that comeback route with Adams when he's sending literally 8 or 9 people, you can go ahead and explain that to me.
2nd and 10. Goff now to throw. That's complete to the tight end.
Oh my God.
And the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots.
Bro, I'm still on the fact that he's pressing Devontae Adams all game and fucking and his corners, both of his corners. It does not matter what corner it is. One corner, I don't even know who the hell he is. The other one, I still don't know who the hell he is. But he has a star under his name, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. If the star player is on fucking Devontae Adams, this nigga pressed Devontae Adams. I sent him on a streak. His corner is looking on the inside, and his corner just it just runs. What the bro? Oh my God, bro, that's how we bail people out, right, man?
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down.
Really?
Way it worked out.
That should be a fucking fumble if Poyer hits him, bro. Like, come on. With the bell out. Bell out. That's all this shit has been. Fucking make my game lag as soon as I want to kick a fucking field goal and tie the game up. Bell out. Stretch. Here we go. Bell out. Bitch.
I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of 2
fucking
there.
Trash can, dog. Throwing the wide open coverage. Somehow he's catching it. Throw it where a safety is. Somehow your tight end's outrunning the safety. What the fuck?
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Clock
like what, bro?
to run. They'll probably wind
see exactly why you beat this nigga Beard. He's trash, but you're like, oh my god, you're terrible.
To throw is gone.
My god! All he throws is underneath passes, bro. Like, Jesus Christ with the fucking cut blocks. I've been getting cut blocked all game. Fucking linemen cut block, receivers cut block. Put the linebacker in there, tight end cut block. Like, what the fuck? What's up with the cut blocks? Like, real shit. I'm getting annoyed now.
Sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. Gone. And that will be
yeah, I was going to say, you catch that. I'm off this game.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm
bro,
happy
I would
they
delete
kept
this
that
shit,
flag
bro.
in the back
I swear
pocket.
to God. Because, like, bro, like, the shit he be throwing, look. Like, the shit he throws is so bad. And they're going to put him out
go
all
for it here on 4th down.
I hope I don't give up a touchdown.
Here we go on 4th.
His fucking tight end. Oh, Shazier, no, don't pick that off.
They needed, it's intercepted. Picked off.
Damn it, Shazier.
A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's
I'm sick of linebacker types catching up to Giovanni Bernard in the open field, bro. That pissed me off. I missed the whole touchdown because of that shit.
Again, here's Bernard. Maybe a measure of
run commit,
there.
please run commit. Run commit, please.
They get him behind the
please.
Line. It'll be a loss of
please.
1. And
that'll send your entire fucking family.
Down.
Please.
They don't need to run another play
send
here
Nana
before
and
the
Papa.
2-minute warning.
Send them both.
Let's see if
please.
they do it anyway.
Send them all. Oh my God, that's not a...
separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Oh my God, bro, he just jumped the line and they didn't call my call, bro.
So
this game's impossible.
As we get you reset, they face a critical
he jumped
down
off the line
and
they didn't call my call.
In the late going.
Now watch this. You see what he's doing with his corners, right? No safety over top. His corners are just like, yeah, overthrow it.
Knocked away and incomplete. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up.
See what his corners are doing, right? He's pressed. But always remember, his corners are gonna flip their hips and just start running straight. They're not even. They don't even care where the receiver is. They're just gonna flip the hips and start running straight.
We may look back and say
that's what they're gonna do.
That was a game-saving play.
I really don't know what to do against here, bro. That's a first. That's a first. Give me my first.
Okay. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So now it may look bleak, but this one not over. They do have all 3 timeouts.
Even at this point on the field, where it looks like, I mean, you're really backed up, hold them to a field goal. That's the mantra right now.
Now recommit.
To take care of business on the other end, but you're right. The 3 timeouts are going to be key. How well they use them to preserve clock as well as stopping them, that's the key to getting a chance to win.
I know he's gonna run stretch.
Touchdown at this stage.
What else would I possibly do right there? Okay. Now lag the holy hell. Lag, please. Lag. Leg to Julio. Please, why don't you?
On the ground.
Why don't you?
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss
God,
of a
you're
yard
not fucking
there, and
good.
it's second down.
They fucking bailed you all
This
fucking
is where
game.
coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations
That's why I
with their
don't play
players.
this fucking game for
Because
fun.
him getting tackled there
Exactly
is not
why.
the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays,
This is the
right?
worst fucking
Clock's
game
going to
ever.
go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you said, you don't want to get
Oh
in
my
the end zone
God,
too
it's
early.
Clowney.
No,
It's
not
the
at
damn
all, because
fumble.
you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
It'll be a loss of
Oh
a
my
yard.
God.
And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
It's fucking dirty. Whatever.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. The Steeler defense proving its
Why am I
mettle
calling
here.
them out, bro?
And now this is 3rd and goal.
Bro, the game is over, bro. I don't even give a fuck. He won on some bullshit. He got fucking bailed all fucking game. He's not gonna snap. You really snapped? You really snapped the ball?
And Geis
You
is
really
going to be
snapped the ball
stopped
right there?
short.
You should have just,
As
like,
he did not get the push he
scored a
needed.
touchdown,
So
little son of a
Cleveland
bitch.
able to come away with the victory here. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways.